Hello, my name is Timotheus. Many of my friends call me Blue. I am going into my fourth year at university. I'm an exchange student. Well, I came as an exchange student to Mahidol from University of Pennsylvania, where I studied psychology. But when I came to Mahidol, I started studying in IRGA, International Relations. And I like international relations because, well, I never studied it before any sort of class within the field before coming here, but I studied psychology, so it allowed me to sort of mix what I learned in psychology in a practical way with many of the events and opportunities offered by IRGA. So my approach to being an exchange student was a bit different from other exchange students because my goal was to immerse myself in the community, both in and outside of school. So I participated in a lot of the outside events offered by IRGA and by MUIC. One of them was ASEM, which is Asia-Europe meeting this year in March. It was really interesting because I was the only exchange student and I was the only American in the room, and I was the head delegate of Russia. The team did really good, and it was actually a really fun learning experience about not just what happens in ASEM, but sort of the discussions that happen in politics in general. So towards the beginning of my time at Mahidol, I started a weekly support group for LGBT students at the university. We hosted sort of discussions every single week. Eventually, we started forming an actual student organization, and we collaborated with IRGA to host the recent gender festival that was earlier this week. So when I came to MUIC, it was a bit nerve-wracking because I was the only one from my university, and no one had been through the program before me, so I was sort of paving the way for other students. But I found a welcoming community here with the exchange students, but also with the full-time Thai students as well. Many of my friends here, well, most of them here are Thai students. And yeah, it took a few years of Thai before coming here, so I was able to communicate with locals, even people who didn't fluently speak English, and they were all so welcoming, so understanding, and open to learning more about me and where I came from. And with IRGA, I was able to immediately get involved with outside activities, and with the community in IRGA, it's been all so amazing. I actually did a whole day in the life vlog during ASEM, and everyone hopped into the camera. And it's been really great, and I would recommend anyone, even if you're not interested in politics, there's so many other ways you can apply the knowledge provided both in and outside the classroom through IRGA. And I just personally appreciate the welcoming community and the openness to trying out new ideas and learning, not just, in a desk, but also in the field. So when I first came to MUIC, it was always my goal to, get involved and really try to make some sort of change, even if it's a small way, a small positive way, of course. And I got here and I realized there's a large LGBT community, both at MUIC, but also in Mahidol in general. But I talked to individual students, and, coming from my university, which is like, the vast majority of our population is LGBT, a lot of the programs are centered around it. It was very interesting to hear their experiences and how, although MUIC is a very accepting, opening place, there are some changes they wish to happen in the classroom, but also with the student body. So, I started with a group chat, a line group chat. I posted a QR code flyer, different places around the campus, and people started joining the group. And after a few days, we had about over 20 people, and I said, let's have a meetup. Actually, I formed it like a mental health support group within a room on the 5th floor. And we had donuts, people talked, people opened up, and we did this nearly every week for the entirety of last term. And by the end of last term, we saw the many opportunities. IRGA reached out to me actually through the line group and pitched the idea for the gender festival. And everyone was eager to get involved and to collaborate and to really just, give people a voice at MUIC. So formed an officer team. I'm an exchange student, so I couldn't be an officer, but I met a group of students who were really talented and really eager and passionate about, this form of inclusion. Formed the officer team. I've mentored them through this term with extra support from my university, and really just excited to see where everything goes. Right now, we're looking to continue supporting students on a weekly basis for mental health, for sexual health, sexual education, for professional development for LGBT students. And really, there's just a wealth of opportunities offered in Thailand and in Asia in general, and we're looking forward to offering that to students at MUIC. And although I won't be here for the entirety of the time that, Pride Coalition is our name, entire time Pride Coalition will be active and will be making change at MUIC. I will be watching from afar, and I'm excited to see what the future holds.